Trimble with your readings for September the 3rd through September the 9th. Now, these are general readings, guys. If you would like a personal reading, you may click here. Click here for a personal reading. Listen, guys, if you're new, welcome. I'm so happy that you stopped by, and I really hope that you'll stick around and you'll keep coming back and that you enjoy these readings. And if you're returning, guys, I love you. You're my heart. Thank you so much for being loyal and keep coming back. I want to thank my patrons. My patrons are amazing. Thank you so much for your generosity. And if you'd like to check out my Patreon page, you can click on this link here. I do postings just for the patrons, and there's different levels, so check it out. Now, first of all, I do an astrological report for those of you who haven't been here before, and I put that on every reading as an intro, and then I go into the individual readings, zodiac signs. So there's a lot going on astrologically this week, guys, so I just wanted to mention that. So give me a minute, okay? So on the 5th, Mercury moves into Virgo, and that is Mercury's home, you know, analytical. It feels very comfortable in Virgo. Now, Mercury in Virgo is a great opportunity for you to look at finances, to really kind of analyze what's working, what isn't, and to, you know, make plans for the future. Just be careful not to kind of overanalyze, you know, just kind of take it easy, look at the situation, and figure out what's going to work for you going forward. Now, the next day, Saturn goes direct. Wow, that's 3 planets that have gone direct in the last couple of weeks. We have Mercury, and then the week before last, and then last week we had Mars, and this week we have Capricorn. So things are going to start to move forward. If you've been trying to start things and you've had blockages and some kind of barriers going up and you couldn't get it done, things are going to start moving forward now. So Saturn has been in retrograde since April the 17th, earlier this year. So it's such a relief, you know, that Capricorn is going forward. Saturn is going forward in Capricorn, which is a beautiful thing. This is going to bring focus into our situation. So along with Mercury in Virgo and then Saturn in Capricorn going forward, we are going to start kind of moving and shaking lots of things. I think there's a lot of energy going on, and things are really going to move fast. Now, on the 7th, Mercury in Virgo is trying to Saturn in Capricorn. Well, look, you know, first of all, these planets are going direct, and then they're in this beautiful relationship with one another. So I really feel that this is a perfect time to kind of start something new, at least plan something new, right? Because then we've got the new moon on Sunday. But before I go any further, we also have, at the same time, we've got Mercury trying to Uranus. Uranus is actually in retrograde, and it is in Taurus. So we're going to feel a little pull there, but it's in a good relationship. So kind of nice things might pop up for us, great things. This is really a good time to kind of have a think tank, to really come up with some brilliant creative ideas. So the Sun opposing Neptune, which is retrograde. So this is a brilliant time to really come up with some creative ideas. I mean, that's the energy. We are going to get these amazing creative ideas. Now, it's really good to kind of, you know, present them, get them planned. Don't sign anything yet, because the Sun opposing Neptune can make you a little fuzzy. So, you know, it can have that tendency. So don't just hold off on signing anything or committing to anything, but definitely come up with these brilliant ideas, present them, you know, have meetings, go on interviews. And on the 8th, Venus in Libra is square to Mars in Capricorn. There could be some challenges romantically here. You know, this could be issues coming up in your relationship, in your romantic relationships. This is a time to kind of look at it from a different angle and solve it peacefully. Try a different approach. Look, screaming and arguing never really works, does it? So try to think of stepping back and taking a different view and solving this in a different way, because this is an opportunity for a much deeper connection and getting really close with one another when you resolve it in a peaceful way. So now on this, and then we've got the new moon on Sunday, the new moon in Virgo. Now this is compassionate and creative energy, brilliant ideas. I told you this is all week, but practical, right? Now, and at the same time, Venus enters Scorpio. So this is like very deep, intense feelings and emotions around your loved one. And so this is an intense time. Look, these brilliant ideas are coming to you. It's very important to write them down. It's a new moon. It's your intention. And I've said this before, when you write it down, it's not about writing it down and saying, I intend to do this, I intend to do that, It's about describing how it would feel if that was the case, and as if you are experiencing that. Write that down, because that is the law of attraction. As you're writing that down and you're feeling it, you are attracting it. And what a brilliant way to start an intention on the new moon, and this new moon in particular. So, well, every new moon, I always say that, this new moon, but this is very powerful creative energy at play during this week, this whole week, guys. So anyway, without further ado, let's go to your cards, shall we? Aquarius, 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 darling. The first card out for you, this is your reading for September the 3rd through September the 9th. And the first card out for you is the Queen of Coins. The first thing I got when I touched this card was ground your thought process, because you know how you can be up in your head and analyzing things. Ground yourself, because you're kind of going off or going down. You know, you can go up and you can go down. This is about grounding your thought process. You see the light shining from her head. I feel, look, she is about manifesting, right? So whatever you're focusing on will manifest. And I got that so powerfully. So it's very important we can't control our minds, but we can stop our minds from controlling us, right? So this is about grounding your thoughts. It's about coming down to earth and really understanding and being careful about what you're focusing on. You know, don't focus too much in the past. Don't focus too much in the future. Whatever's causing you fear, you need to bring it down. And you need to kind of come into reality, because it's very easy for you to go off in these thought patterns. Now, the next, clarifying this, you have two cards. You have the Four of Cups, which is emotional, right? So look at him. He is focused on something that he can't have. And he's ignoring all that he has. He's not seeing it. All he's seeing is what he hasn't got. Now, he could be really rich, but he's not seeing that. He's seeing what he can't have. Because that's where his focus is. This is definitely a very strong message to Focus on what you have, not what you haven't. It's really important to come down from here, right? And be grounded. Because whatever you're focused on will manifest. So the lack thereof and all the feelings that brings with it will have you attracting more of that. And you don't want that, darling. So you have the Two of Cups also clarifying it. And it's interesting. Look, he looks like a lion. He's kind of between a lion and a eagle kind of thing. So in the regular tarot, this is the Two of Cups is like reflecting yourself in someone else. So this is about seeing yourself in others. It's about compromising. It's about bringing love into a situation. Focus on love as opposed to what you can't have. This is definitely bringing love into this. Love is the highest vibration. Let's attract some more love into this, right? This is definitely about coming from a place of love. And coming out, actually what I'm getting is connecting your heart with your mind. So it's your heart and your mind. Connect them, definitely. And the next card that we've got out for you, Aquarius, is the Six of Coins. I'm going to tell you, I'm getting a feeling that help is coming for you. I feel that you need some help, and whether it's emotional, whatever this help is, that maybe it's emotional, maybe it's financial, but help is on the way for you. I really feel that you're getting that help, and maybe you're getting the help and you're not seeing it even, but clarifying it is really, look, it's happy family. It's like all your needs being met. It's like really exciting. It's like an emotional fulfillment and physical fulfillment and really happy relationships. So I feel that you are being helped, Aquarius. Help is coming in, and it's going to be really auspicious, and it's going to be a wonderful, but you've got to be able to see it. And you have to come out of your head in order to see that, right? Don't miss it. And the next card you've got is the Nine of Pentacles. This is like a, reason to celebrate, right? Now, this is the Nine of Pentacles is definitely a celebration. And if you look at it, it's almost like there's kind of too much opulence. It's almost a little, this can be that you're living beyond your means. It could be that. It could be that you are kind of, well, look, I've got two cards celebrating it. I've got the Nine of Wands, which indicates to me that it's saying you've got to keep going. This is about tenacity. It's about determination. This is where you kind of want to give up. You're feeling like you want to give up. Now, this is saying, this is like somebody who's really been beaten down in battle, and he's like ready to give up. He's been trying to protect what is his. He's really gone to bat, and he's exhausted, right? When this card comes up, it's saying, look, take a break, right? Heal your wounds, rejuvenate, get some rest, and then come back in. Because this is saying, don't give up. Don't give up. You're doing the right thing. You can't see it right now. You can't see the forest for the trees, That's how you're feeling. And I have a feeling that you have someone in your life, the Emperor, who's kind of not emotionally available. And it's someone who brings order and structure into your life, and kind of has there's kind of rules going along with this person. And he's not kind of emotionally, he's not emotionally available for you, and you are, I want to say you're not feeling loved by this person. This has to do with someone, this has to do with finance. It's not an emotion, it's not, this is like, it's almost like a bot. Could be a boss, right? This is someone who's providing for you financially. So it's like you're up here kind of living this life, and this guy is kind of threatening it in a way. He represents somebody in authority. He represents somebody, a leader that's kind of restricting things. And that's what I'm getting. So this is like you're protecting what you have, and it's almost like this battle with this leader, but it's almost like you're feeling like you want to give up. It's exhausting. You're exhausted going through it, and I think this is probably what's happening in your head. Maybe you've asked for a raise and you didn't get it. Maybe you want some extra acknowledgement. You want some extra vacation. Whatever it is that you've been, trying to get for a while. You're focusing on what you can't have, right? And so it's bringing fear into the situation. So you need to just, retreat for a bit, strategize, come at it from a different angle, come at it with love. I think, with your heart, come at it heart-centered. So approach it from a different angle in a different way, but take a break and, heal your wounds, heal your pride, and get back in there, because I feel that you can win this battle, but you need to retreat for a little while. And come at it with diplomacy, perhaps, but definitely with heart-centered. Come at it with honesty and with love, and reflect yourself in this person. How would it feel to be that person? What can you treat this person with respect, and don't be in fear. I would say don't be in fear. Yes, that's what I'd say, Aquarius. Listen, Aquarius, thank you so much for tuning in. I love you. I appreciate you all. Please don't forget to like this video, share it on your social media, comment. I love comments and feedback. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week. For a personal reading with Mary, go to www.liveinthesolution.com.